estate. And he's only been in the industry for 5 years. So imagine for 5 years, pila na ang nakwarta niya. And aside from that, kaniya to mga speakers, mga boss, they are very accommodating. Imagine they shared their secrets, di ba? In Filipino Homes, we have a culture of teamwork and helping each other grow, right? So, we are so thankful and grateful to our speakers today for sharing your amazing techniques. So, let's be excited for our next speaker. Let's welcome from Team Star Shooters, Boss George Ryan Sarmago!
Okay, nabusog sa mo? Katanasan na yan, nabusog sa mo? Busog yan, no? Hold on, okay. I will try to go up. Okay, aron makita ako. Boss John Erwin, makikita mo ba ako? Nay, taga-diling kasabot o Bisaya, dali? Tagalog. Hi, mga kababayan. Sige, so, I will be sharing to you, this should not come as a surprise, no? Because we already have an established system. Okay? I would just like to ask, kinsay mga agents that were activated pag pandemic, like 2020? Can I show a raise of hands? Grabe yun, tibok table lang, mga classmates. Saluyo, agamayra. Those who were katong before pandemic nga nag-practice ng real estate. Wala. So, kinsa din yung uban? Asan sila napadong? Okay, so everything that I'll be showing to you are the things that we need to know this 2022. Majority of these are conceptual, strategic, okay? But this will give you a framework in terms of how to approach real estate. Okay? Real estate in itself, dako kaya siya nga industry. Before that, I would just like to congratulate, thank you to Bondo kay grabe kayo ang effort. If you notice, he's everywhere. Napag-music ha. Mula pare hanggang hulo. Ugma, bulan ka na sa kabos? So grabe as CDO. So imagine the effort just to inject not just Filipino Homes but the entire real estate industry. And we are very thankful, okay, that we belong in Filipino. So let's once again give a round of applause to Boston. Boss, thank you, boss. Agenda, 5 parts, no? First one is we will be talking about online presence, and I think si Boss Mark nagkaon gutong taon explored the possibility to make our presence online because majority naman god and siya walay tripping, zero tripping. Kita nagkabuang ang tag-tripping, wa gi reserve. Okay? So kita lang mag-tripping ani. But si Boss Mark, zero. Okay, imagine. Then we will be talking about FB algorithm. I know, kinsay users of Facebook. Nagiuban sa panggamit ani nila, no? Okay? So, Facebook algorithm, why we need to understand. Nga sige kung post nga, wala may nilike. Okay? Or sige kung post nga nung report man og spam. Okay? Daghan na kung gitab niya ni unfriend naman. Okay? And then we will be talking, I'm very proud of this, the decision guide, Vaynerchuk flow chart in terms of what makes a good post, what makes a not so good nga post. So I'll be showing you the flow chart so that you will again be guided. Then we'll be talking about competition. When I say competition, these are not the people beside you. Okay? Kasi magling-lingi naman nga nagkaon mo man akong kontra akong client, no? Okay, so delete. And then the last one are the rules. Okay? So we need to understand kung saan naman yun kinabuhi nato karon. Okay, what changed before, during, and after? Are you ready? Yes! Okay, sige, let's begin. Very obvious, no? Everybody is online. And I think karon katunga siguro ninyo nag-respond og inquiry ni client. Okay, ang katunga gipangita sa asawa. Okay, so everybody is online. Reservation is online. Your clients are online. Even virtual tours online. Even scam online. But there is aside from that technology ba, there's a shift. And kani basin din inyong mabantayan. There's also a shift from the buyers. Okay? And that's what we call patience. Remember before when you are going on a tour, like si client, mangutan na magpa-schedule og site tour, maana ka, uy, ma'am, kanang weekend, biya karon pwede Lunes na lang. Or kanang wala pa available nga van, pwede Wednesday. Okay? Clients are very patient. Sige, and then when you go there, magpa-explain. Ningabot ninyo dito, pagka abot 5 minutes, mangita na saglain nga property, layo kay mong gigikanan. They are very patient. But karon, 5 seconds, dili mo reply online, no more. Okay? So, nawa na siya. There's also a shift among us. Okay? Before, when we used to market, kasagaran is paningkamot na lang yun, singot. Okay? Karon, we don't adapt. So may mga bago katong giingon ni Boss Mark, CRM. Oh, by the way, can we give a round of applause again to Boss Mark? Kay nagdamay ko na atong kagalang-galang na speaker. Maraming salamat, sir. Salamat sa pagbisita, Senator. Okay. So, wala na tayo patience. Si client, wala patience. Dapat everything needs to happen right now. Do you feel that? Nga kung si naay inquiry niya, dili mo makareply na mawa na? Is it true? Okay? So, it just speaks about the ability for us to connect as soon as possible. Okay? Now, let's look at the data. So, according to datareportal.com, and you can search it online in Google, Philippines, 111 million population as of January 2022. So there's an increase from 109.5 2020. Internet users 76 million. Median age, very important, 26 years old. Now, the tables are the tables shows to you the split, the gender split. Now, ako nang gibutang dira because it's very important for us to understand kay there is a difference between lady nga client o lalaki nga client. You may have noticed this. When you do a site tour with a female client, when they look around, they always look at the say dool nga mall, asam ko dapat mangapi, asam ko dapat manglaba. Okay? Kung lalaki, pila may sukod aning kuan, floor to ceiling. Okay? Unsa may gihimo ang tiles ni marble. So, the guys are more technical, the ladies are more emotional. So, kana lang daan, when you try to talk to them, you have to speak their language. Okay? Dili because hibaw ka, may kay kastanan, so dapat magstorya na lang ka. Regardless of the preference of your client, you have to adjust. As a matter of fact, you have to ask questions all the time. Mas maayong pa nga daghan mo ipangutana kaysa daghan mo istorya. Okay? So that's very important. You have to do that. Another data shows here on the social media. Kini. Kibaw mo na yung logo, no? We have Facebook, number 1. YouTube, and then Messenger, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, and Twitter. Isa na Twitter ninyo? Kamera, murag 3, 4, 5. Okay? But we all have, no, the big 3. I consider this the big 3. The Facebook, actually, sa una, Instagram was part of the big 3, no? Karon, nanay, kuan, kinsa na TikTok account? Kinsa na mag-sig active og kanang project cell sa TikTok. I would like to call si Mr. Kwande kanang Binigay. Can you come here please? Mo ni ang number 1 TikToker nga real estate agent in the Philippines. Come on sir. Sir Ildi, classmate din ako sa sa LOA. Nag-eskwela po na siya og BSREM mo ni amo ang number 1 nga student. Grabe kakugihan. Okay? So, what's your answer? Like when you do the interview Boston, kadiyot lang TikTok, like nganong nagsugod mo kag TikTok? Kinsa may nagsugo nimo? Short lang.
I was inspired by several entrepreneurs here in the Philippines and abroad, especially someone named Gary Vaynerchuk.
Gary V.
If you know Gary V, he has been preaching about posting in LinkedIn, Facebook, and TikTok. TikTok is easier kay video man. We are all techies. So I started there, and overnight, during my first post, I gained 50,000 followers overnight, and then today, I'll be one and a half years na active on TikTok. I already have 1.3 million followers. So it's very simple, right? Very simple because as Boss Mark has said, as Boss George has been preaching, online, everyone is looking for something online. And apparently, everyone is looking for houses online. And that TikTok, my TikTok or your TikTok very soon, might be an avenue for people to find their future dream homes.
Thank you, Boss Erwin. Mura sigog nagkuhan rin, no? Anyway, sige, so that's the power of TikTok, no? Like, music lang dahil maka-inspire na. And I think sa Palawan, nag-showdown itong mga agents. Now, talking about online, do I have to be online 24/7? Here are some tips for you guys in order to build your presence online, okay? And again, some of these things, Manggod, needs a change in your mindset, change in your even lifestyle. Hindi siya automatic, uy, nakabasa ko ato and I will do this daily. Okay? Dapat convince yun mo. Number 1 is, build your brand. When I Google myself, I always say this, when I Google my name, somebody mo appear. If you Google your name daw, i-type mo yung pangan sa Google, tanawa daw siya magawas. Inyo bang now? Okay? So that's how you will know nga you have made your presence online because your clients will also search for your name. Especially if you don't know. If they don't know you, they will check you online. Like, unsa man gini siya? Like, kinsa man siya? Okay? So that's one of the ways nga you have to build. It takes time, ha? Dili kay nag-post mo karon ma-appear din na. No, it takes time. You have to build on it. Next is do what you're good at. Mention ni Boss Mark on some strength. Okay? Some are good at pictures. Hindi kayo mo pusing-pusing. So, mag-pusing mo, apilan lang sa nang tuyo sa balay, ha? Like what you're selling ba? So, some are good at making videos. Some are good at writing. If you like to talk, mga marites, okay, mga marites, apilan na lang sa ninyong baligyan inyong mga kamarites. Okay? Kaya aron, makaginansya sa mo. Okay? So, in that way, you will maximize your strength. But then again, you should not be afraid to try new things. If you always get stuck with where you are comfortable at, you will never grow. In fact, kitang tanan, pare-pareha na kita o strength. We have to explore. Uy, wala pa mo ko YouTube. Maghimo kaya ako. Uy, wala pa mo ko TikTok. Maghimo kaya ako. Even itong mga gagmay, mga Twitter, mga Snapchat, LinkedIn, you try to explore. Wala kasi mawa ninyo. Okay? Kung mawa mo mag-video, tago mo sinong kwarto. Ilang kamurag yun. Okay? Yan, load niyo sa YouTube, ay tanawa. Mawaman mo. Okay? In that way, madugay. I tell you, madugay. Mabaga niyo now. Okay? labi na kanang you will gain more subscribers. Okay? Next is, kung dili mo gani mo bright, dapat katawanan mo. If you be informational or be entertaining, di ba? The goal online is to keep your audience stay with you. Okay? Daghan man yung mga comedian, daghan kay mga subscribers or mga followers. I-switch na rin yung gamay and then you do project selling. Again, use your strength. Okay? Pwede man. Mas mayo kung bright ka, katawanan pa yun ka, perfect na ka. Okay? So that's how you build your presence online. Again, these are the things that we need to do. Next, let's go to Facebook algorithm. Now, I will not be explaining the details, about the algorithm, what changed, but just high level. It's one of the goal of algorithm, Facebook algorithm, is a series of rules, okay, to keep people on the platform, okay, so that they will see more ads. Facebook is free. The boosting is not. We are actually, kasi rin nakasuway og Facebook page na boost mga post. Okay, may raghapon galibog jud ko aning uban ay. Kinsa na naka-post og marketplace. Ay, daghan. Okay. Kasi wala pa'y halin. Okay. Sige. So hopefully, after this, you will generate more sales. Kaya I tell you, sugod, ilisod na. Once nga makasugod na mo, ano mo yung kanang energy ba? Takot-takot naman na. Okay? Now, let's talk about algorithms. Now, these are 8 tips for you. Okay, this is coming from Hootsuite. Okay, I just put there the website. Number 1 is you have to understand your audience. If you are selling, let's say, a Vertex Central, okay, Vertex Central sa syudad. Okay, so meaning these are intended for people work nearby, have business in the city. So you have to understand. And you remember the age group? You have to understand na kinsa man ang mga potential nga client nga mo puyo og kondo sa tunga-tunga sa Subo. Mga tiguang. If you sell it to katong mga tiguang-tiguang na mangutana lang sila kung asa putob ang hagdanan sa fire truck. Okay? Mangutana na sila kung sa mitabo ni Gilinog. Okay? There are people that are not comfortable with the project, so ayaw na lang. Focus on your audience. You have to understand who they are. Okay? If nag-boost mo, sayang lang ang kwarta. Next is, create accurate and authentic content. Now, we can say real estate is a copy and paste business. Okay, kung kauban nag-post, akong mukyahan ba? Hindi bitaw may parehong friends. Okay? It's okay. But to make the algorithm work for us, it needs to be unique, authentic. What I usually do sometimes lang, I have kauban ako, nag-post o kaning balay. Asa ko ilaing ang kauban, same na project, ako na i-combine. So malahin na siya. Okay? But if you really want to have that true authenticity, you have to capture the pictures of your own, especially if nanay ko na-develop ng project, add to the site. Or if you don't want to go to the site, you ask someone or how you do it, as long as it's kani ikaw mo na gani. Okay? And then when you do the messaging, once at yapon, try to connect with the audience. Okay? Next is, don't try to manipulate. There are some, I've heard nga kanang, okay, yung daghan nga account, niya ikaw rin mag-comment sa mga kagalingon nga post. Okay? The algorithm will see that. Okay? So sayang lang, murang kagalingon yung mga giilad. Niya, ikaw rin sa mo palit sa mga kagalingon, mag-reserve ko, ma'am. Ikaw rin sa mo reply, okay, sure, sir. Murang nakagkuhan, nag-tripping. Next is engage with your audience. Posts are meant, di ba, to connect. It's meant to engage. If your post is not doing that, wala siya value. You need to make sure that your post can be able to engage. Meaning, imong post, engaging. Kung ikaw magbasa sa imong post mo, react ko, ani? Or ako ni nga ignore. And aside from that, you also give your audience opportunity to engage with each other. There are posts, siguro mga shareable nga mga post kanang mga land title, kanang mga instructions, I saw that, big share. Okay? Mga inana nga mga type of information. So, give people opportunity. Kay ilang nang ipang tag, ilang mga friends. Yeah, sila na magstura-sura dito, indot kay sa imuha nga post. Okay? It will allow for more engagement. And then make the most of stories and reels. Reels, bago na siya. Marami siya competition sa TikTok. It's built internally. Actually, mas dagkanan pa pumunta ng stories, no? Kay paspas na kayo versus mga post agad kay istorya. So stories lang, pictures, you can do that. So you have to maximize. And then basic status post kana kaning wala picture like let's say katong sa Davao, no, like sold out in 1 hour. Look, rupi ko. Wala picture baka nang intriguing ganit kayo. Very basic post. But if you look at sa data, ako ka siya engagement. Okay, people gets intrigued. Look, statement naman. Wala may mga pictures. You do that. Kanang paiba sa ba? And then last one is you expand your reach via your best advocates. Now, this talks about branding. Let's say example, Filipino Homes. Filipino Homes became well known because of you. The brand in itself cannot speak for itself. Ang mga tao musalig sa brand because they know someone that represent that. If you are not doing well, nangilad mo, okay, nanulot mo, it will reflect on the brand. But since nindot kayo ang brand, it means you guys are doing well. You represent the company. You represent the brand. You became the brand of Filipino Homes. Can we give a round of applause to Filipino Homes? Now, decision guide. Now, this is let's talk about competition. Okay, kini. Daghang kita sa lot of real estate practitioners in the whole Philippines. Okay? Are they our competition? Now let's evaluate. Our competitions are not our fellow agents. Actually, daghan kay baligya. Diba? Pag nahurot si Paseo, na si Vertex Coast, na si High Street, na si Pili Flats. Pag na ito nahurot. Okay? Our competitions are not other real estate companies. Actually, ang developers, sige sila pa-accredit ang pamaligya to help them sa inventory. The demand is there. They need more people to bridge the developers from the buyers. Are they in-house agents? Dili sad. Okay naman sila, kasi di lang sila manulot. Okay? Or, our competitions katong nag-offer mga free aircon, free ref. Itong mga daghamit, mga katag-iyaw appliances. Okay? Are they our competition? No, because what they're doing is not sustainable. They are just giving up some of their, what is due them. Okay? Actually, murag, I don't call it a strategy. I call it a gimmick. Okay? It's not something that is fair to us, especially sa mga bago pa. Our real competition is, how come technology? Okay? Now, when I say technology, I would like you to think about online platforms. Gishare ni Boston, I think mga 3 years ago, and murag, na-stuck gihapon ko about the possibility nga mawa yung mga agents sa equation. There are selling platforms that directly connects with the owner and the buyer. Diba? Mawa na si agent. Although, on the bright side, we are protected by RESA, Ma'am Reza, do you understand what Reza law is? Wala. Real Estate Service Act. So we are protected. Like developers need to go through brokers. Well, agents are extension of the brokers. Okay. Ease of information. Buyers inquire online, type lang ang project, manggawas ng mga information. Okay? And then, sellers, makakonect na sa diretso. Cellphone, messenger. So, pwede ra gyud. Now, automation. Daghan kayo og mga, wala pa man ron, no? Pero if you think about marag call center, I think it was raised before, it was presented nga marag AI na motubag sa mga inquiries. I think it was about salon, siguro haircut. Nga si AI is very intelligent, nga makatubag nag mga different sets of questions, eliminating the middleman or the agents themselves. Okay? Now, should we be worried? And what have we been doing? What is Boston doing? Okay? Thankfully, he created Filipino Homes. Okay? It's a portal allowing agents to be at the center of it all. If you have posted in this portal, you will know, okay, the center of it all are the agents, because only the agents can add value what technology cannot. We can empathize, we can understand. Daghan kita mga extra service. Saan pag extra service kanang kuan ba? Dili katong kuan. Dili massage kaning team number. Okay, you go to BIR or after sales. Ay, was lovely. After sales, daghan kay tag ipanghimo nga wala naman yung appeal sa akong pagka-agent, but we provide even pagbayad sa due sa pag-ibig. Grabe biya kataas ang linya. Okay? Dili man makahimo sa technology ana. So that's the value of us being part of Filipino Homes. So do not underestimate, okay? We are prepared. Okay? Now, we are not going against technology. In fact, we are embracing technology. Filipino Homes is a technology company. Okay? Daghang kitang mga platforms geared towards that. Okay? Now, last one is, let's talk about the rules, no? What changed? Now, there are things here na, again, I'll be sharing with you that will allow you maybe an aha moment or maybe just a reinforcement of what you already know. Number one is, the director of Collier, si Joey Bondo, is actually our professor in LOA. Okay, so he's the head. So these are just the outlook. 2022, everything will go back. It's bound to rebound. Okay, real estate. Now, it means that even if the rules have changed, you still need to continue. Number one rule is take the youth movement seriously. Dili na sila yung mga youth, wala lang siya lang nakita nga picture, so dra lang akong ibutang. Nani siya sa luyo. So, 28% of our labor force is between 25 to 34. Kaning mga tawhana are looking for not just properties, maybe to rent, no, or condominiums, affordable ones near their place of work. If you're selling katong Vertex Central, you might target them. Do not underestimate kay dagko na silang mga sweldo, daghan na silang mga kwarta. They can afford Starbucks every day. Kita, kinahanglan pa ta mga pilog training aron makakape. Okay? For them, every day. Okay? Makig-meeting niya at Starbucks. Okay? Now, daghan og mga bag-o nga mga trabaho no, aside from BPO, VAs, ESL, that would give you opportunity. Freelance writers, online selling, content creators. Okay? It allows you to understand nga there is market there. It may take time because ang mga batanon manggod prefers instant gratification. What they paid for, dapat na ana. Pre-selling projects would take time, 3 years, 4 years. Okay? So that's something that you need to help them understand. Okay? Take the youth movement seriously. Number 2, there is no more such thing as layo. Ang layo sa una, double na karon. Lahog sa una, grabe, kangit-ngit. Tanan ha, sa Colon, sa Gao, Quezon South. Kaya remember before, wala pa ng mga Ayala, wala pa ng SM karon. Konsolasyon, doon na lang kayo. Talisay. Okay? That's because of the infrastructure. And karon is the golden age of infrastructure. So you can use this to share something important to your potential buyers. Danao, Naga to Danao. SRP to Cordova. Doon lang kayo. Next is, we have to work smarter, not harder. Okay? We need to be able to achieve minimum effort, maximum performance. Okay? So, natin mga keywords that you can use. I will not dig into the Facebook, no? Kay kanang this can be taught by your team. But we have to work smarter, not harder. Daghang kay kugihan man narbaho pero wala gyud na senso. We have to work smart. And then post 7 times, go out once. Sa una, go out 7 times, post once. Okay? Grabe, hindi kay side trip. Left and right. Kausara mo post, wag yapon. Karon, bali na ta. Post 7 times, kausara. Ni kaning kausa, sure pag gini. Okay? The goal here, mga God, the work smart, not harder, is for clients to contact you, not you contacting clients. It goes with the brand, it goes with your ability to have online presence. Sila na yung magkuan ninyo, mangita.